Journey here, that Journey chick on Instagram, and superhero at work. Yeah. Welcome to the channel. If you are new, thank you for subscribing. I've gotten a lot of new subscribers lately, and I am so glad to have you. Welcome aboard. Don't forget, the like button takes a lot of abuse on this channel, so please hit the like button on your way in or out. Right now, he's trying to figure out how to spend all my money because it's payday. Yeah. Also, if you're not subscribed and you like the content, please consider subscribing, and don't forget to ring the notification bell so you don't miss a single episode of Crafting and Crime Daily, a daily show that I do and keep you updated on current trials, current live trials. Yes, lots of things going on this time of year. To my amazement, I thought judges took this time off. Apparently not. You know what? I think what happened was COVID set everybody back a year. And don't forget my co-hosts, Stitch and Pearl, the crafty cats. They are in a mood today. I'm going to put a picture here of what I woke up to this morning. I have to start locking this craft room door at night, or just closing it, which I'm not used to. This door goes into the kitchen here. This is a converted garage, so it's my craft room. Laundry room here, kitchen here. So I usually just leave it open, but we're going to start closing it because this is what I woke up to. And those drawers are all Velcroed shut, but they have now Stitch. I don't for a minute think Pearl has anything to do with it. She's just kind of like a cheerleader on the sidelines. But my teenager Stitch has figured out how to open the doors, even though there's Velcro. He is such a smart little cat, I tell you, and always up to something. So right now they are playing with this stuffed dinosaur that I have over there. Oh my word. So I worked for, oh my gosh, 2 or 3 hours on this painting last night. I am so close to getting it done. And I'm kind of doing like cross country, like where you just get one drill out and you just try to get rid, just do it the rest of the painting. So here's what I have left. I've kind of got it covered up as best I could. So just the rest of her, you know, fill in some spots on her face, like mainly here, some stuff over here, and then I'm done. I'm done with this painting. Can't wait, because I have other plans. I always want to get to the next one. Like, and who is excited for the next Harry Potter release? We know that there's going to be 4 Harry Potters in this release by Diamond Art Club. And we have seen 2 of them. One is like the movie poster. Another one is like the logo, the Hogwarts logos. And I don't know what other 2 are going to come out today, or if they will come out today. They go on sale tomorrow. So stay tuned for that. I'm not a huge Harry Potter fan, but I'm curious, you know, if one strikes my fancy. Yeah. I talk too much. Where's my coffee? Be right back. Oh, that's much better. Gotta have the coffee. And this is a Javalia mug. Yes, a Javalia. I got it for Christmas, I think, from the grandkids with some chocolate to go with it many years ago. Friend mail, guys. Friend mail. Yes, from my friend Lisa in Alaska. Now, I'm not going to lie. I have peeked in here, but I don't know exactly what, like, I just wanted to open it to see, you know, I always say that. And let me tell you, it would have taken me 10 minutes to open this on camera. So when I open it, I see, oh my gosh, it says Gnome Christmas lights. So I'm like, oh, cool, Christmas lights for the tree that are gnomes. Let me look at that in a second. This is what I did. And then I say, oh my goodness, there's a little crochet book. It says crocheting interesting baby blankets, the cutest blanket crochet patterns for baby. Now, I'm not expecting, nobody I know is expecting, but maybe in the future, you never know. But maybe, you know, maybe I want a baby blanket just because I want a baby blanket. I don't know. But look how cute that is. So I opened the cover and I'm like, oh my gosh, there's a note. And it's from my friend Lisa in Alaska. Thanks for all you do to keep us informed and entertained. Enjoy the gnomes. I hope this book has some patterns you might enjoy. And then on it is this teeny weeny little gnome cover minder. Oh my God, it is so cute. Now I still haven't opened this yet. I'm still looking at my book. I'm like, a cover minder. Oh my God. The AK, you guys know her as AK Rose, but I know her as Lisa because she and I become fast friends because I'm going to live in Alaska one day, or at least visit. So then I'm looking, I'm like, what else is in this box? And I'm like, what is this bag? You know, there's a bag in here. Well, I open, here's the bag, and it's full of, I think the water has dissipated, but, and it's got water in it. I'm like, what is that? So it says, from fresh Alaskan snow. So apparently she filled this up with fresh snow. And this is what I got, water. I still have to go to Alaska. So I still haven't looked to see what's in this box over here. So I put all this back and I'm gonna look and see what the lights are because I have a tree I need to light up back here, the craft room tree. So let's take a look. A festive addition to your home decor. What? Oh my God. Oh my God. You guys. Oh my God. It's not lights. It's gnomes. Oh my God. Look. His and her holiday. The glare, holiday gnomes. Oh my God, I have to open them. Lisa, thank you. Oh my God, you guys. Oh, this is like Christmas. All right, I'm gonna have to rip the bag. And they're pink. Oh my God, where did she find these? Oh, look, guys. Oh, let's get the other one out. Oh my word. They're so cute. I have Alaskan gnomes. But it's supposed to light up, I guess. Oh, look how adorable. Let me see. How do they light up? Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Well, first you probably got to put batteries in them. All right, what kind of batteries do I need? But the batteries, they fit right into the hat. So there they are. Oh my God, these are adorable. I love them. On the back, this one is pink feathers on the back, and this one has white feathers on the back. They're like opposites of each other. Look how adorable. I'll put a picture, I'll take a picture so you can get a picture of them without the glare. Oh my gosh, let me see where she got these. Okay. Oh no, there's a whole collection, guys. Oh my God, I'm in trouble. Holy moly, let's put the box down here. Holy moly, let's put my gnomes right here. There we go. Okay, and holiday collection, it's the name of the store is D-Fantix, F-A-N-T-I-X. Oh my God, it's a whole catalog of gnomes. Oh God, a Christmas tree topper gnome. Oh my God, that's like over the top, literally over the top. Oh, MG, oh my gosh. I love this. Oh, wow. Okay, well, there's going to be some more gnomes in my future. Oh my God. Look at all the gnomes. Jen, don't be jealous. Oh my God. Lisa, thank you so much. Okay, I'm holding on to the catalog. We're going to save that. All right. Speaking of gnomes, let's do our Advent gnome, shall we? Hey, Nomi. Look, you got some friends here. Yeah, hello, little friends. I know, I'm being silly. Okay, 22 days till Christmas. Have you done your shopping yet? So I have to say, yesterday I was going to take donuts to work, but it was my drive live, so I didn't want to stop at the donut store. Plus, I remembered these girls at work, they're young, they don't know any better. They're dieting. Dieting during the holidays. I opted out. They asked me, you want to join in? I'm like, no, I do not. It's the holidays. If I'm going to lose weight, which I'm probably not, I am who I am. Big shouldered. I love who I am. So I'm not joining in on the holidays. Sorry. So I actually went down to the gift shop later on during the day, and I found these cute little candy canes, and I gave each person a candy cane yesterday. I did. Okay. So let's find out what we're going to do today. I'm using the tweezers because it's kind of wedged in there. We got a little piece of paper and the Advent gnome. Let's find out what random act of kindness we're going to do today or sometime in the future. Please tell me if you are if you're playing along, you're doing a random acts of kindness. So this says, donate in remembrance to a past loved one. So make a donation somewhere in memory of a past loved one, like my dad. Okay, where can I donate? I have to think about that one because this is a good one, guys. Yeah, make a donation on behalf of a loved one. Yeah, in remembrance of a loved one. Thank you, Naomi. Bye. Okay. Back into Stitch territory. Alrighty. Let's, what's next? I'm so excited about the gnomes. So excited. Okay. I've got trays and drills and everything going on here. Alrighty. Happy birthday, Tia. Ready? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Tia. Happy birthday to you and many more. Join us tonight on DP Addiction Adventures live at 9 Eastern. Yeah, 9 Eastern, 8 Central time, where we're going to wish Tia a happy birthday in Jen's chat. Yeah. And also, just as an aside, I will be on Mickey Sunshine's show 1 hour earlier at 6:30 Central Time, 7:30 Eastern, where we're going to work on our mystery paintings. Yeah, so join us for that. Mickey Sunshine Creates, her channel. Okay, so, oh my gosh, I've got a lot of stuff written in here today. Today is payday, and it's Friday dance. Friday dance. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Have some coffee and Friday. You know what? The money is all spent. I got bills to pay. Rent, yeah. We're going to write that down. Rent and a car payment. Rent. Most importantly, the car payment. Today is National Roof Over Your Head Day. Roof over your head. And we are going to talk about an industrial accident that happened this day in history. Okay, that's it. I have down tomorrow as a baking day. I think we're going to have to move that to next week. We need to decorate the Christmas tree. We got to put up the Christmas tree. I'm even going to put that in there. Put up Christmas tree. Jean, are you listening? Tomorrow, that's the day, D-Day, tomorrow. Put up the Christmas tree. Okay. Okay. Oh man, I'm so excited about my gnomes. Gnomies. Like, if I could sit them on my shoulder. Oh, see, you get a really good look at them there. There they are. Oh my God, they're so cute. They are so stinking adorable. And if you could see them, they like glittery. I'll put a close up. They're made of feathers and glitter, like sequins, and this beautiful yarn. Oh, anyway, okay. They're right there. So, all right, let's diamond paint while we talk about, well, we didn't talk about roof over your head. What the heck does that mean? Well, this is a day that we should be grateful. It comes, the week after Thanksgiving. This is a day we reflect on how grateful we are to have a roof over our head. Right now, there's a special running on Discovery Plus. I've really gotten into this Discovery Plus. Or maybe it's Netflix. It might even be Netflix. About homelessness. It's a documentary where they go into 5 of the largest cities in America. And I don't know which city is which, because they go from city to city, and they show you the skyline, but I don't know cities from skylines. I don't. But just rows and rows and rows of tents and people that are homeless. And they do cover different stories, like why are you homeless and how long have you been homeless? And it's just a very sad situation. One woman said, and it resonated with me, because I'm always like, get a job, right? So this woman says, I got a job, and I was making enough to cover rent for my family, but because I was making money, they took away all my food stamps for the kids. So then I had to take the money that I was going to pay for rent and pay for food. I'm like, you know what? I never thought of that. That's sad. That's sad. Now she can't pay her rent because she took her food stamps away. And she's got to feed her kids. So now she can't pay her rent. Oh, it's not a good situation in this country. There's jobs everywhere, but people don't want them. Nobody wants to work at McDonald's for $13 an hour because it's the night shift, 1. 2, I don't think it's safe to work in those places. I had a girlfriend that worked at McDonald's when I was in high school, and she got robbed and stuffed into a freezer. I mean, she was okay, but, scared the crap out of her. Talk about PTSD. So... And it's just not cool, apparently, for people to work in those places. But there's jobs out there. But if you get a job, you lose your other benefits. I don't know. Well, I don't know what the answer is. But I'm grateful that I can afford the rent. My sister is helping me out tremendously. Not only does she grace me with her presence every day, and I'm not being facetious, I really enjoy her company. I lived alone for years. I've been divorced for over 20 years. I've lived alone for many of those years, and it is nice to have someone to come home to talk to. So, but she helps me with the rent, and it is a tremendous help. My son helps me with the phone, and I have a law degree, and the reason I don't practice law is because I suffer from depression and anxiety, and those kind of stressful jobs, I have to avoid those stressful, high-paying jobs. I can't do them. I can't. I used to be able to at one time, but then it just became overwhelming. I couldn't do it. So I'm very grateful that I have a roof over my head, and we all should be. So let me get off my soapbox now. You're like, what show am I watching? Yeah, I know. Crafting and crime. Now let's talk about crafting and crime. So we're covering a few trials. The federal case of Ghislaine Maxwell. So yesterday, well, let me tell you, I'll catch you up a little bit. Ghislaine Maxwell, she was the girlfriend and employee of Jeffrey Epstein, who we know was charged with trafficking, sex trafficking, but he committed suicide in jail. So they are now putting his girlfriend on trial for being an accomplice to all this and participating. So yesterday was day 3 or 4 of testimony. They put on Jeffrey Epstein's housekeeper, not a woman, a male housekeeper. And he testified, and he's a former housekeeper. He quit the job in 2002 and said he had had enough. He says, I couldn't take it anymore. So one of his jobs was to clean up the room where the massages would occur down there in Palm Beach, you know, at Mar-a-Lago, or no, that's Mar-a-Lago, that's where Trump lives, right? Anyway, Epstein lived not far from Trump. It's this very exclusive Palm Beach island. You know, you have to take this bridge out of West Palm Beach over to this little island. And I've been there a few times. It's very exclusive. You know where a great place to go if you go over the bridge to Palm Beach Island and go to the Goodwill. Oh my God. Some finds. I'm digressing, I know, but you will find some amazing stuff because it's on Palm Beach Island. Anyway, whatever. So, but everybody knows that. Anyway, so the former housekeeper, one of his jobs was to clean up the massage room after the massages would occur. Now, he wasn't present when the massages would occur, but his job was to go in and clean up afterwards. What a fun job, huh? So, he testified that on several, like 4 or 5 times, he found sex toys. And one particular sex toy that he found several times, I don't even want to describe it because they described it in this article that I read. And I can't even picture it. Like, first of all, they said it was very large and had 2 heads. I'll let you guys use your imagination. Okay, so he picked up this toy. I hope he used gloves. Picked up this toy and he put it away in Ghislaine's closet where she had a basket of sex toys. And they're like, well, how did you know to put it there? And he's like, well, you know, she was the lady of the house and I figured it was her toy. And so I put it back in her basket. Yeah. But we know that prior testimony from the Jane Doe that they put on yesterday and the day before did testify that there was sex toys used during the massages that she would give Jeffrey Epstein. Oh boy. And that Ghislaine participated. Yes. Oh my goodness. Also, in this basket of sex toys in Ghislaine's closet, you had no idea this was going to be this interesting today, did you? Also in this basket of toys was sex tapes, videotapes, yeah, porn, and a black leather costume. Ka-shing, ka-shing. I don't think Epstein was wearing the costume. Yeah, so the cross-examination of this housekeeper will occur during today's testimony. More to come on that. Now, the next case that I'm also covering is Josh Duggar. Now, some of you may be thinking, that name sounds very familiar. It should. He was part of 19 Kids and Counting, reality star. He was the oldest boy. And if you're not familiar with 19 Kids and Counting, it's this family out of Arkansas. Father was a former politician. He's into real estate. He owns all this property. And they're part of this strange religion where they don't believe in birth control. They believe that God will give you as many kids as he wants you to have. So over the years, mom and dad had 19 kids. Actually more than that, some that did not survive. But Josh is the oldest. They also believe that you don't have sex before marriage. They're very conservative. The girls wear dresses and they have long hair, and there's all these rules to the religion. Um, and I don't know what religion it is, to be honest with you. You guys probably know. But anyway, Josh is on trial for pornography that was found on his computer. Child pornography. Because you're okay with porn, but you can't have child porn on your computer. Because if you have pornography, if you are downloading pornography of someone that is less than 12 years of age, that is illegal and it's considered child molestation. Yes, under this federal statute. So, yesterday, a computer expert came in and testified. They seized an HP laptop or an HP computer out of Josh's office. He worked at this wholesale car lot. His father owns the car lot. He was managing the car lot. At one time, they lived on this car lot. They don't anymore. But he himself, he married Anna, and he and Anna Duggar have 7 kids now. 7 kids and counting. Every time you look at this woman, she's pregnant. Even knowing that he has this past of molesting his sisters, and there's all these child molestation accusations against him, which the judge has ruled can come into evidence against him as evidence of his propensity to look at this stuff. So they seized this HP computer, and this computer expert says, if you just looked at the computer, you would see like a screenshot, the screensaver of him, Josh and Anna and all the kids. And but once you get into this computer, he found out that the hard drive had been split in 2. So it was actually a computer within a computer. So there was, you could, I am not computer literate by any means, so I'm going to try to describe this as best I can. There had separating, he downloaded a separate operating system. So he had like Google Chrome running over here with his business and over here on the computer. And you had to be present, sitting at your desk, to actually put in the password and switch it to the other side, which was running Linux operating system, which could get you into the dark web. So once you've got the Linux operating system, then you download Tor and a peer-to-peer program. Once those are downloaded, you are now on the dark web. And what happens on the dark web? It's a network of anonymous websites and mostly criminal activity. So you can, during these peer-to-peer files, have all these porn videos, porn images, and they found that he had downloaded over 100 of the worst images you can find. Yeah, images and videos. Some well-known videos, well-known to these people, not me, because I don't know nothing about the dark web. Wow. Except that nothing ever good happens there. So that is why he's on trial. So this computer expert also testified that on the business operating side of this computer, there was a program called Covenant Eyes, which is an accountability program that was monitoring Josh because of all these prior allegations against him. This Covenant Eyes was actually monitoring his activity, and it would, if he went to a porn site, it would note that, and so he was being monitored. But it didn't carry over to the Linux side. The Covenant Eye could not see what was happening on this other computer within the computer. Yeah. So interesting. Okay, so today, this cross-examination of this computer expert. I feel bad for the defense because that's going to be a hard cross. I don't know nothing about computers. I'd have to get me a computer expert to help me. And this is what happens in trials. You get yourself a computer expert, and you get yourself educated, and you say, what do I ask this guy? And that's how you do it. That's how you make yourself an expert. Yes. So now, The third trial that we're monitoring is the shooting of Dante Wright. This was the young black boy that was in the car, broken taillights, having an air freshener hanging from his car thing. You know, he was pulled over for a broken taillight. They see the air freshener. Not allowed to have an air freshener. Anyway, whatever. He's not cooperating. They're trying to get him out of. He won't get out of the vehicle. They find out he's got warrants for his arrest. Kim Potter, former officer Kim Potter, pulls her gun out, thinking her defense is, I thought I was pulling out my taser, pulls out her gun and shoots him and kills him. So they're in jury selection. Day 3 of jury selection was yesterday. They now have 12 jurors picked, but they need 2 alternates. So jury selection will continue this morning. Once that is completed, once they get 2 more jurors today, the judge is going to bring all of the juries back on Wednesday, December 8th for opening statements. So next week we'll get to start that trial. By then, some of these other trials, I don't know about Maxwell, but I think the Duggar trial will be over by then. I don't think there's much more. I think, you know, this computer expert, open, close, yeah, that's it. Anyway, another little aside, the case of Chad and Lori Dabell. Now, some of you may be familiar with them. This is the, how do I even describe this case? This is the couple that got together after their spouses died mysteriously. They get together, they get married, they go off to Hawaii, and no one knows where her 2 children are. And they kept saying, where are your kids? Where are your kids? And they were in this kind of weird cult religion where, I don't know, it's all going to come out. They were in this weird cult religion. And fast forward, they find the children's bodies buried in Chad Dabell's backyard. And now they're investigating all of these deaths associated with these 2 people, including their former spouses, all of that. However, Lori Dabell has found not competent to stand trial. She has been examined by psychiatrists who say she does not understand the proceedings. She cannot assist her counsel with her defense. You cannot put this woman on trial right now. So she is in an institution, you know, it's kind of like a prison, but it's for people who are incompetent to stand trial, or they've been declared insane. And until such time as they become sane or competent, this is where they're housed, in this mental institution, like a prison mental institution. But Chad Dabell is competent to stand trial. So they had a hearing yesterday on Zoom, and the judge said that the case will occur over 10 weeks at the beginning of 2023, not 2022, 2023. A year from now. So 1 year and a month into the, 13 months into the future. If I'm still doing this show, and I hope I am, on January 9th, they will begin the trial of Chad Dabell. Now the question is, between now and then, will they find Lori Dabell competent to stand trial? Because right now, they have not severed the cases. They are supposed to be tried together. Yeah, so that's going to be interesting. I know there's motions that will occur between now and over the next 13 months regarding all this. They're not just going to sit around for 13 months. There'll be lots of activity going on. But Chad Dabell is in jail. So that is where he will sit comfortably until trial. So that is Crafting and Crime for today. Long stuff, yeah. Lots of interesting stuff going on. So let's talk about this day in history. I have a really, really interesting case for you. And I haven't laid down, I've literally laid down 7 drills. 7. Let's put down at least 10. How about that, shall we? Here we go, 10. This is crazy. This is why you don't get paintings done, Rebecca. I do plan to work on this weekend and get it done. I need to put more wax in my pen. Okay, 11 drills. Yay! Okay, this day in history was the worst industrial accident in the history of the world. Yes, it happened in Bhopal, India, which is just this heavily, heavily populated area. Millions of people live in this area. So the Union Carbide had a factory there, and they put this factory in a very poor section of town, and it was very poorly maintained. The maintenance system needed work. The security system needed work, and they just weren't putting money into this plant. And this at the point that this happens on December 3rd, 1984, there were about 100 workers there. They were on their late shift, and they were making 7. Now, have you ever heard of 7 dust? You can put it on your lawn to get rid of critters and stuff like that, ants. They were making 7, and there are 3 ingredients necessary to make 7, and one of them is called MIC. And they stored this MIC in these 3 15,000-gallon tanks that were half buried underground. So this night they were having trouble extracting the MIC out of one of the tanks. So in order to extract it, they were injecting putting in nitrogen to extract the MIC. Well, both the nitrogen and the MIC started leaking out of the tank. So around 11 o'clock that night, the gauges are all going off, indicating that there's this high level of pressure in the tanks. So the people are so used to these gauges not functioning properly, they just ignored them. They're like, it's malfunctioning. So they ignored him. So then, very shortly after that, some of the workers that were close to where this was occurring start getting sick. They start not feeling well. So at 11:30, they tell their supervisor, hey, some of the guys are not feeling well. I think something's going on down here. The supervisor says, you know what? I'll look into it after I have my tea break. So he goes to take his tea break. I don't know if he survived the tea break, because at 12:15, there's a massive explosion. Gas is going everywhere. Now, it's a very cold night in India. So the cold air keeps the gas closest to the ground. Now, they had some emergency procedures set up. And one of those was this gas scrubber that you could inflate, and it would contain the gas. Well, it failed. Couldn't use it. Fire department comes out. They put a wall of water up. That doesn't work. They had these emergency buses set up where they could drive all of the workers away from the plant. Well, the bus drivers ran away, leaving all these people stranded. Now, everybody's running from this site. They run to the train station where now there's a stampede of people trying to run away from this gas. Alarms were going off at the factory, but apparently alarms went off all the time at this factory, so to the point where the town people just ignored them. So they're like, there goes another alarm. They ignored them. So bottom line is, and in all seriousness, it was too many to count. We really don't know how many people died. They said at least 2,000. And there were probably at least 200,000 people that died in this accident. Many people went to the hospital. All you had to do to keep yourself from inhaling this gas was to put a wet washcloth over your face. And the hospital people knew this, but didn't tell anybody. What? Also, the plant, when this explosion occurred, they didn't call the local authorities and say, hey, we've had an explosion. There were so many failures that happened surrounding this accident. In risk management, we have names for all these things. Yeah. Wow. There were people tried for negligence, and they were never found negligent. They just, yeah. So they were charged with negligence, and I don't know if the trial didn't happen, but they've never been found guilty. Yeah. Terrible, huh? Okay, that's this day in history. Thank you guys for watching so much. Again, don't forget to hit the like button. He's so busy spending my money that, we've got to stop him. So hit him on your way in or out. And don't forget to subscribe, ring the notification bell, because you never know when I'm going to do a pop-up live. I will be live this Sunday at 11 Central Time, and I will have a Zoom at 4 p.m. Central Time on Sunday, 4 to 6 p.m. I do a Zoom for anybody that would like to join me. The link would be in the Crafting Journey Facebook group. Please don't hesitate to join the Crafting Journey Facebook group. You just have to answer a couple of questions, and I'll see you there. Don't forget to join Ticket to Ride. The event starts January 1st, and I'll see you tonight in Mickey Sunshine's Live. Bye, everybody. Take care.